Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, Tech Industries. If you ever need someone to show up to your place of business and or work, go around and punch everybody directly in the forehead. Why you would do this, we don't know, but call Tech Industries, they'll square it away for you. Once again, of course, we here don't condone violence of any sorts, so that's entirely between you and Tech Industries. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about one of those games, man, that goes on a really good clearance every once in a while, and you can pick it up on the cheap, and by the cheap I mean the super cheap, which is cheap enough for our pockets. And of course we are talking about Bouncy Bob on Nintendo Switch. Has it been released on other platforms? We don't know, we don't do research, that's your job, but we did pick it up on the Nintendo Switch for very cheap. I want to say like probably 50 cents to $1. And what's our take on it? So, man, art style and all that, it's really great. Gameplay-wise, fun can be had, especially if you're doing like the multiplayer aspect with more of your buddies or anything like that. Fun can be had. You can't really gripe on a game that you pick up for 50 cents. Because it's 50 cents really, and that's kind of the threshold of like, a game can suck and you get it for that much and, you're not really disappointed. But in Bouncy Bob's case, there is some good here. The only difference is that the gameplay itself is not traditional gameplay that you would want in a platformer or anything like that. Not saying that it's not good, but, really, your guy wobbles and you hit a button and you release it and he flies whichever direction that, you wanted him to go. So mishaps and things like that can occur, and that's where, like, if you get multiple people on the screen at once, it gets a little more hectic and fun. But, on the single-player iteration and stuff like that, it can get old pretty fast. So, is it worth $1 or less? Yeah, if you're wanting to add to your library and have a little things to dabble with and things like that, sure, man, you can have a good little time with it. Is it one that we're going to be returning to try and beat to completion? That's right. Disclaimer, we never beat this game to completion. Probably never will. Very unlikely that we're going to throw it in and, randomized times and stuff like that. We got it. We might pop it in way down the road sometime, but we're not aching to return to it or anything like that. Visuals are fun, music's fine, all the other stuff's fine. It's a game and it works and it does what it's supposed to. It's just not our type of platformy-like game or whatever, so not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not for us. But hell, man, younger folks might very well enjoy it, or people that just like that kind of, easy type. I don't want to say easy type because there's skill, but easy type gameplay, they kind of go from there. They'll enjoy it. Anyhow, Bouncy Bob, Nintendo Switch, what do we think of you? Well, we think that, you get a okay, because you're okay, especially when gotten for a very cheap price. Because that's what we're all about, cheap stuff, because we're cheap. Give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time, probably won't.